This is Dr. Pawan Sagar. I am a homeopathic physician. In today's video, I will be discussing about a very underrated organ by many people. Meaning, most of us, we do not give importance to this one organ. We are just going to, push aside this one organ because we think only heart, kidney, brain, only these organs are very important for us to live. But we never give so much importance to our liver because liver is one such very important organ for us to function, for us to stay alive, because liver is that organ which keeps the whole body in the harmony, because the functions of liver are so important. A healthy liver is so important. So let me start explaining to you about what is a liver, and then let me explain what are the functions of a liver. So the liver is situated on the right side of our body. So that's where it is present, and it weighs about 1.2 or 1.5 kgs in a healthy human being. And it is usually in reddish brown color. So that is what a liver looks like. So this is a brief understanding or an idea about what is a liver. There are various functions of the liver, and one main function of the liver is the regulation of metabolism. That is, liver is very important for the metabolism that we have. So what happens is that when we eat food, the food that we eat has carbohydrates, proteins and fat. Now when the body has to absorb all of this, it breaks it down and the carbohydrates become glucose. Now this glucose, when it is in the blood, in the presence of insulin, what happens is it goes to the liver and it is stored in the liver as glycogen through a process called as glycogenesis. So glucose becomes glycogen in the liver in the presence of insulin. Now during a phase of fasting, when you're not eating anything, you are still being energetic, you are able to function well, you do not feel sick. That is because of this stored glycogen that is converted back into glucose in the presence of another hormone called as glucagon. This process is called as glycogenolysis. So in glycogenolysis, what happens is that this stored glycogen is converted back into glucose and you're able to function well without any problem. In other aspects, for example, with proteins, what happens is that liver uses the proteins that we take in our food to produce a lot of the proteins that are present in our blood. It could be globulin, it could be albumin. So these kind of amino acid, these kind of proteins are also synthesized by our liver. Now in relationship to the fat, what happens is that triglycerides, that is again fat which is stored in the liver, is used up by the body during the phase of fasting, that is called as ketosis. So during ketosis, what happens is that in the absence of any kind of carbohydrate, our body goes into something called as the ketosis. In ketosis, what happens is that the triglycerides that are present in the liver are used up and it becomes the source of an energy by getting converted into something called as a ketone. So now this ketone bodies are going to give energy to your brain and to the muscles, and you are going to work without any problem. You will not have any problem even on a low carbohydrate diet, and that is how people are able to lose weight by doing something called as a keto diet or a low carb diet. So it is not true that you need carbohydrates for energy, because the fat that is stored in your body is a potential source of energy for you, and you will be able to function even in the absence of carbohydrates when you are on a keto diet or a low carbohydrate diet. The other important function of the liver is to store vitamins and minerals. So the liver stores certain vitamins such as vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E and vitamin K, along with vitamin B12. So these are the vitamins that are stored in the liver. Apart from this, the minerals that are stored in the liver are copper and iron. So all of these are stored in the liver and the body uses them as and when it is required. Apart from this, liver also produces something called as the bile juice. Now, the bile juice is very essential in order to digest the fat and the vitamins or the minerals that we take in our food. So this fat, like I said, it is again stored as triglyceride in the liver and it is used during a phase of fasting. Now, what other things happen because of bile is that ultimately it eliminates the toxins in our body, and that is one of the reasons why we have the color of our urine as pale yellow, or the stools that we pass are yellowish brown in color, because of something called as a urobilinogen and stercobilinogen. These are the byproducts of bile and bilirubin. So because of this, we have this color in our urine or the stools that we pass. Apart from this, liver also plays a very important role in our immunity, because liver has specialized cells called as Kupffer cells, which protect our body, which give us good immunity and fight against the harmful bacteria that enter the body. So these are the important functions of the liver. Now, what people do not understand is that abuse of alcohol, drugs, and working or living in a very polluted or toxic environment is also going to make a big change to the liver's health. That is, it is going to affect your liver very much. Why? Because liver also detoxifies the body, meaning the toxins that are present in the body, they go to the liver through blood and the blood gets purified in the liver. So drinking, that is consuming alcohol again and again, or living in an environment which is very polluted, very toxic, or abusing or taking too many drugs, it could be painkillers, it could be a paracetamol, anything. So all of this is going to damage your liver, which ultimately might lead to any kind of chronic disease of the liver. Usually we see something called as the cirrhosis of the liver, where the liver is not able to regenerate itself, because liver is the only organ in the body which is able to regenerate itself even when it is damaged. But after some time, at one point, because of this continuous abuse, continuous damage done to the liver, even liver is not able to regenerate itself, and a dying liver is only indicating that the person is also dying, because liver is so essential. Like I mentioned in the beginning, liver is one organ that is going to keep the whole body in a harmony. It is not just your heart, your kidneys, or your brain that is keeping you alive, but the liver function, the health of your liver is equally or even more important. So that is why I again and again insist people to have a healthy diet, have a healthy lifestyle, and protect your liver, because a healthy liver is going to give you a healthy life and you will be able to have a healthy lifestyle. So I will definitely make a video completely dedicated towards the lifestyle changes that you can make, in which your liver is going to get better. That is, how to improve your liver's health by food and also by lifestyle. That could be the eating habits, the time when you eat, the workout or your physical activity. So all of this, so I'll make a dedicated video on that, where you'll be able to understand how to make your liver function better, how to give your liver a better health. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope this was educative and you enjoyed watching this video. Do let me know what you felt about this video in the comments below, and you can ask me any questions that you have about this video, or you can also let me know what other topics you'd want me to discuss about, and I'll be very happy to do that. Thank you so much.